All right. Sorry, folks, for the technical difficulties, but I think we said everything that we had for the college segment. Anyways, got into college hoops,
Yep.
college football, things like that, so on and so forth. But I think where we left off about the SEC, and their schedules being tougher, look at the schedules in the Big Ten and tell me you'd be able to compete in that. I mean, no, it's not happening.
Absolutely. I want to see Alabama go to Iowa and play. That's what
Yeah.
I want to watch.
Okay. So getting into the pro segment here. Before we get started into it, I wanted to throw a trivia question at you. Okay,
Yes.
um, it's for NBA.
Okay.
All right, um, which team in the last 25 years won the NBA Finals without having a player in the top 10 in the scoring category? I will give you a hint. It's
I
between.
I got it. I
Okay,
know who it
okay,
is. I'm almost uh, certain this is it.
okay.
So
I
you
think
want
we
you
Well, no, no, no. They had time. I think the fans had time
yeah.
to answer that. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. It's the San Antonio Spurs.
It's not.
Has to be. It has to be.
2004.
Tim Duncan, and all them guys in like 2012 or whatever.
To,
2013. Kawhi Leonard wasn't scoring like 25 points a game then. He was only getting like 19.
according to the NBA trivia, um, 2004 Detroit Pistons.
That would be another good guess. Yes. C.
But I
That's
could
true.
I could see where you were going with that.
Yeah, like the Spurs in like 20, they won it against Miami Heat.
Yeah.
Like that team, Tim Duncan was getting like 12 points a game. Parker was getting like 18. Monta Ginobili was getting like 13. Kawhi Leonard's like 19. Like, there's no way none of those guys were top 10 in points.
We'll have to
Yeah,
check on that one for you guys. Um,
yeah.
I also had, since we're talking about the NHL here, sort of, which team has won the most Stanley Cups?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know that.
You sure?
Yeah, pretty sure.
I could have asked a really easy one on here, but I'm gonna
I think
ask.
this one is really
I'm gonna ask you three.
all right. Well,
Uh,
the answer to that one, I'm almost certain because they're like the Yankees of hockey, is the Montreal Canadiens.
that would be correct, sir.
Yeah.
That would be correct. Last question here.
We know. Hey, Ro-JoSports knows puck. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Um,
Football.
puck ball. Yeah. Um, this is probably the easiest question, and if you don't get this, Joe, I think I need to shut the record button off and just.
Okay.
All right. Who was the last defensive player to win a NFL MVP?
Is it is it Lawrence Taylor?
It is.
Okay. Is-
Where you
I think he's the only one that's ever
he
won the
is he is the
MVP.
only one. Yeah. It's like Charles Woodson and the Heisman Trophy.
Yeah,
Only defensive player to win the
but
Heisman.
but Lawrence Taylor's was actually accurate. Not like Charles Woodson's.
This was accurate.
I don't think so. Peyton Manning got robbed. Come on now, Rob.
Um
I,
okay.
I respect Charles Woodson. He's a great player. I'm not talking smack. I'm just saying that Peyton Manning, got passed over because Charles Woodson played for Michigan.
Lloyd Carr's Michigan too.
That's true. That was a good team. I
Um
think that helped him too. Is that the team was good. That
yeah. They're not going to give it to him if that team's 4 and
9-3. If
yeah.
even if they were 9-3, he wouldn't have gotten it.
Yeah. All right. So, I wanted to throw a couple of these situations at you. and see if you
All right.
agree with my opinions on these hires. Okay,
Your analysis.
my analysis. Yep.
I've used this the statistical analysis that you came up with in your math class today.
Um, no, I have no stats to support this. Uh,
Oh,
but
okay.
Michael Fuller being hired in to be the coach for the Arizona Cardinals.
Yep.
Okay. So I wanted to talk about that for a second. I think no matter who you put in that position, you can't expect them to be successful right off the rip.
I mean, I don't know where. I think they have a good roster. If they just get a quarterback, it doesn't matter who it is. Like Kirk Cousins maybe or someone like that. If they get a quarterback that can stay out there, they got players.
I'm just saying, look at the division he's being thrown into.
Hey, the 49ers are always hurt. The Rams are going to be coming down to earth because Stafford's getting old. I guess the Seahawks are there, but
Yeah. I just think
but I think the Cardinals are better, way better than people think they are.
that the Cardinals are going to finish the season on the floor of that division and be at the bottom yet again next year.
Well, I mean, I think they'll be the last team, but they're going to have they could have a
Be more
decent record.
competitive.
Yeah, they're going to be competitive. They're not going to be, you know, they're not going to look like the 0-16 Cleveland Browns, okay, or the 0-16 Detroit Lions. They're nowhere near that. If they probably played another division, they would win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if they played in the same division as the Dolphins, you got to, be a little
Yeah,
more, have more of a chance, I guess.
but like if you flip the Dolphins and the Cardinals, I think the Cardinals have a better shot at winning the AFC East than the
Yeah,
Dolphins would.
yeah. So going off of that, I think that Clint Kubiak, being the new Raiders coach, being put in the same situation as a Mike LaFleur. Okay, where I mean,
I guess.
Tom Brady's not going to hire a coach that he doesn't trust.
Yeah, I mean, I, I like the Raiders next year too. They got a good. They're not bad. They got players.
Mm,
They just need some consistency at quarterback and a few pieces here and there on the offensive line
yeah,
because the defense really wasn't that bad considering that they were on the field the entire game.
yeah, and I mean, Kansas City's down. They missed the playoffs
Yeah.
this year.
Yep. And I think
Chargers.
Denver will take a step back, and the Chargers are going to charger like they do every year.
You never know with Mike McDaniel being OC, that might change some things. But they're losing out on defense though with Minter leaving.
The football gods have frowned upon Harbaugh. He'll never succeed again due to his time at Michigan. Football gods said no.
Um, I'm gonna let you take the floor on this one. Todd Monken. I have my opinions, but I want you to share
Yeah,
yours first.
you know it. It's not the worst hire they've ever had. That's for sure. They could have hired like the usual Cleveland Browns hire would have been Jim Schwartz, and then we would be 7-10 again, and the defense would be good, the offense would be poo poo, and then we're back to square one, finding a quarterback in the draft next year. But hey, I'm I am optimistic because Todd Monken was very good with Lamar Jackson, so obviously he knows offense.
Yeah. So my opinion on it was out of the coaches that were left in the pool,
Mm-hmm.
it's not that bad. I mean, yeah, you could have brought in Sean
Yeah,
McDermott, maybe,
yeah.
you know, in a
Well, it would have been they were like that Shieldhouse kid from the Rams, but I don't think he's ready to be a coach yet.
yeah. But Monken, he seems like he's going to be one of those old school, hard
Yep.
nosed type coaches to hold players accountable. And I think he's the perfect player to come into a situation with Shador Sanders and keep that
I think we
kid
have.
down.
I think that was the perfect guy that we could get, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because he's hard nosed. He doesn't take bullshit. That's the kind of guy we need.
Yeah.
We need guys like that.
Kind of like Kyle Whittingham for Michigan. Is that kind of
Yeah,
higher to me.
culture reset.
Yep.
Yeah,
Um, and that's what the Browns are doing. Other than Miles Garrett, the rest of that team is just culture recreate. It's all rebuild.
yeah. Well, the defense is great. The
Yeah.
defense has the culture. It's not the defense's fault that they lose. It's always the offense. It's always been that way.
Yep.
We're
Um,
like the Bears.
and then Jeff Halfley from Miami.
Atrocious hire.
Yeah. I mean, you're
Atrocious.
you're asking him to come in, and I mean, it just goes. I mean, it ends up looking like McDaniel was amazing compared to bringing this dude in to coach Miami. But I think it keeps the Dolphins right where they've been, for the last how many years now. Um,
Yep.
and then you have Jesse Minter, which coming in to coach, uh, Baltimore
Yep.
Ravens. Um,
I think that's another atrocious hire.
yeah, I do too. I mean, bring in an offensive guy to push that. The defense has always been solid for the Ravens. They've never had a a bad defense. I mean, he's going to come in there and try changing things that aren't broken.
I mean, I think they're like we're gonna see how good Lamar really is.
Mm-hmm.
That's we're gonna see some. I know people like Lamar. I do too. I think Lamar's a great guy. I think Lamar's a great quarterback. But we're gonna start to see how good he really is because he's kind of been protected when Harbaugh was there. Now we got
Yeah.
to see the team's on him.
And then we have John Harbaugh for New York Giants. I think that's a great hire for them.
Great hire, but I don't understand why people like that team. Why they think it's going to be a good team.
No,
Like Jackson Dart is going to get hurt. He's not going to be in the league for very long, and because of injuries. And Cam Scatterboo, the same. I mean, I like Scatterboo though. Big
yeah,
fan.
got a soft spot for him, but his hard head,
Yeah.
it's gonna get him hurt.
Like they have talent. I'm not like it's not like their defense is good, but like, are you really hitching your trailer to Jackson Dart? I don't think so.
I wouldn't put it past Harbaugh to draft a quarterback.
Oh yeah, I would. You're gonna need one, or
Um,
trade for Kirk Cousins or something.
and then Mike McCarthy being
Oh well,
hired.
you passed over one.
Go ahead.
Kevin Stefanski for the
Yep.
Falcons.
Yeah. And then uh, Shula for the Titans.
Yeah, I think that's a good hire
That's a
too.
good hire.
Shula
They're
was a
they're
great
putting
hire.
they're putting pieces together.
Titans are cooking.
None of
I
their
like what they're doing now.
not a single one of
Chad
their
Brinker, Chad Brinker down there, brother.
uh,
That's who's the president of operations down there.
not a single one of
Mark's
their
Ferry,
coaches
baby.
not a single one of their coaches have hair.
Yeah.
Did you see
So what?
that? Um,
Yeah. Oh no, it was the Shula. It's Robert Sala is the coach,
that's what I meant.
not Shula. Yeah.
And then
But
Joe Brady in Buffalo.
yeah. Oh, that's stupid too. Awful.
That's a Browns
Feel
move.
bad for my man Bert. I feel bad for my man Bert up there in Buffalo. That's atrocious.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh,
the owner was talking about how bad the culture was in that locker room afterward, and they take a guy that was on the staff. So you're essentially just it's just going to be the same thing.
McDermott was
Like what?
McDermott was not the problem.
I mean, their defense has been bad. I thought he should have been fired like last year or the year before because his defense has been bad. But I think he's like Tomlin. He's hiding up all the all the flaws of the team. Really, you don't really see what's going on,
Yeah.
and now you will.
Yeah. And who knows? Maybe maybe McDermott will change course. Maybe he'll go to college. Who knows?
Maybe or sit out a year, and him and Tomlin will be in the league, and
Watch them go somewhere together.
oh that'd be awesome. Big Mike Tomlin guy.
Same.
I love that guy,
Speaking
even
of
though he's a Pittsburgh Steeler.
speaking of the Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers, those of you who follow us on TikTok, you may have seen my rant on the latest hire for Aaron Rodgers. the Pittsburgh Steelers. But Mike McCarthy, I get the whole oh, but Joe, he's a Pittsburgh guy. He
Oh, jeez.
he understands the Pittsburgh way. He understands the Pittsburgh culture. He gets it.
Well, here's the problem. Here's the problem, Rob. The culture is not there anymore.
The culture
That
resigned.
whenever the last GM was gone, the previous GM when he retired, the Pittsburgh way drafting went bye bye
Yep.
because now they don't draft receivers that well. They don't draft particularly good. And then Tomlin was kind of keeping it there, and now there's no Steeler way left.
Well, didn't
They're all
you
gone.
do you remember? So a lot of people are like, "Oh, maybe he'll bring Rodgers in." Do you remember how the Mike
I
McCarthy
I
Aaron
know.
Rodgers relationship ended?
It ended poorly. Like he got Mike McCarthy fired
Yeah,
in Green Bay. Like Aaron Rodgers. That's what I said. I was like, you people are nuts. Why would you want Aaron Rodgers to come back? Like
they
you
hate
said,
each other.
like the Pittsburgh Steeler fans drive me crazy. One week, the week before Tomlin got fired, we need to lose next season. We got to go like uh, 3-14 or something like that. Get a big first round pick. Mike McCarthy gets in there. Oh, we're going to the Super Bowl next year, boys. Let's go, Yinzers. It's like, come on, like
Not even gonna win the division. The Bengals are winning the division next year. You heard it here first.
probably.
Um, but with Mike McCarthy coming in I had my hopes for a coach in Pittsburgh
Mm-hmm.
prior to McCarthy getting hired. I thought that would have been a really good fit for Sean McDermott to come in. Okay, then you're gonna call me probably stupid. You're gonna call me nuts. Whatever. That's fine. This is what the show's about. We debate. That's fine. Um, I think that if you brought Sean McDermott in, I think that would have been a great chance. Hear me out. To bring in a guy like Ben Roethlisberger to take over the offense, be an offensive coordinator, and
I mean,
then
that's if you'd want to do it in the first
right
place.
if he'd want to, but reach out, give him a blank check, ask him what he wants. They have the most
Mm,
cap room in the league. They have so much money to go and spend, but they don't.
yeah,
They're
well,
like the Pittsburgh Pirates now. Um, and then for defense, I actually wouldn't have minded if they would have handed the defense over to James Harrison. Get a hard nosed,
oh no,
mean
no, no,
guy
no,
in there to get those guys.
no, no, no. See, you're just like the rest of the Steeler fans. Always the glory day guys. Get some new meat in there that can that they're young and have fire under them and will get the team going. That's who you want. You don't want old and busted. You want new hotness.
You
That's
know,
what the Steelers are always about.
did you watch? Did you see on First Take? I don't know if you watch ESPN ever. It's hard to watch. Um, but Did you see that part where Stephen A.
Was
Smith
it?
was like, "You know who the Steelers should call? Should have called. They should have called Ryan Clark. Is who they should have called.
No,
They should have
no, they
called him."
shouldn't have.
And Clark is like, "What? Don't
Yeah,
I'm not a Ryan Clark fan by any means, but he's like, don't throw that out there. I don't want that."
every once in a while he has a good take, and then he's all right sometimes. Clark's all right, and then he goes wild for about a week, and then he tones it back down. You know,
um,
when he's not going buck wild, he's fine.
yeah, but we'll see. I think that the worst hire out of all of them so far has is definitely the Dolphins. Personally, um,
Absolutely.
um, second one for me is Joe Brady. I think that's a stupid hire.
Yeah,
You're gonna
I think
run.
so too.
You're gonna
I think Stefanski's a bad hire too,
yeah for
personally.
Atlanta.
I mean,
Yeah,
hey, well, I mean, I get told how smart he is and how great he is and how great of an offensive mind he is, but I didn't see any of that when he was at Cleveland. Okay,
yeah.
his other tendencies are still going to be there, going for it on fourth down with your rookie tight end against this Robert Sala 49ers defense on a tush push. That's the kind of stuff that he does.
Yeah. Uh,
Nonsense.
so far, I think the two winning franchises when it comes to coaches is Sala with the Titans. I think that's a good
Absolutely.
hire, and I actually think that Todd Monken's gonna might surprise some people
Uh, I think he's going to be all right, but I don't think
out
he's
of the
the
pool of hires.
Harbaugh. Harbaugh and Asala, I think, are the two best.
Yeah. Um, so continuing into the world of professional sports, I'm gonna go ahead and well, you know more about tennis than I do. So do you mentioned it in the breaking news segment, but about Carlos Alcaraz?
Oh yeah, the old bull, Novak Djokovic. He took him. He did all right. Novak, the Joker, as they call him. He was. You could kind of tell it was getting to him. He's not as young as he used to be. Can't hang around as much anymore. But Alcaraz is the real deal. He could be the next big thing. Like Federer or Nadal, even like Djokovic.
Yeah,
So
I mean he got Djokovic running all over the place. Like
yeah, that's how you have to beat him.
you're not gonna
Yeah,
face the man going directly at him every single time. You got to get
yeah.
a guy like that moving in order to beat him. So, and then Elena Rybankina.
Rivalenka.
Yeah, thank you.
I think it's
Uh,
Rivalenka, something like that.
yeah, she won the women's Australian Open,
Yeah,
right?
she's good. She beat Sabalenka, my girl. Big Sabalenka fan.
And then for NHL, Tampa Bay, they rallied
Yeah,
from they were down 5-1 in a at Raymond
wild
James
game.
Stadium in Tampa Bay.
Wild game.
Ended up beating the Boston Bruins 6-5 in a shootout, right?
I was I was watching on TV. I turned it off. It was 5-1, and I flipped back like 3 hours later. It's still on TV. It was like 10:30. I was like, what? They tied it up. What's going on
Yeah, what
here?
the hell was this?
Because like the Vegas Knights game was supposed to be on, and like it didn't even come on until like end of the first period, basically. It's a long ass game.
um, NBA.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
hey, I know this is the pro sports, but shout out to Penn State hockey for having a Stadium Series game at Happy Valley.
Mm-hmm.
There were 74,000 people at the hockey game. So
Do you? I think that the outdoor series is going to help NHL get numbers back for sure.
oh yeah, absolutely it does.
Um, and again, as you just mentioned, I know this isn't the college segment anymore, but it has to do with a professional team's stadium. Okay, so
Uh,
I feel like it's important to bring up. Pitt Panthers. Did you see that they're going to limit the ticket sales to 51,000 some tickets to make it look like Acrisure Stadium is fuller during games? Like,
well, I hate to break it. I hate to break it to him. It wasn't even full when there was that many. You know, in general, when it was 60 something,
you know
it
what?
wasn't full.
Build a stadium. Get your own field.
Well, I mean, it's not the Steelers' field. They don't own the stadium. The city does.
Well, tell the city to give the Pitt
The
Panthers
the
their
team
own
rents the stadium.
get their own damn field.
Yeah, but that's for all the NFL teams though. They all do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Lincoln Financial, where the Eagles play. That's Temple plays there.
Yeah.
They have to. It's just the way it is. Temple. It's not just the Eagles Stadium. Other teams play there.
Um, NBA. Trey Young is now on the Wizards.
He stinks. Why are we bringing up him? He's not very good.
I'm gonna say this wrong, but Vit Krejci maybe um,
Yeah, something like it.
traded to the Blazers. Who cares about the Blazers?
Yeah.
Dennis Schroeder and Keen Ellis. Keon Ellis, excuse me, coming to the Cavaliers might help Mitchell out a
Snooze,
little bit.
snooze fest. I think that's. I think that was a bad trade personally, but Schroeder has been playing very well this year. Or Schroeder, excuse me.
In the
However you
world,
say it.
it's okay. In the world of NBA trades, though, do you think Giannis goes anywhere this year?
Well,
You think the Bucks let him go?
uh, they're gonna have to. If they were smart, they would.
We're top three teams. Where could you see him going?
Uh, the Knicks, the Miami Heat, or Timberwolves would be my picks.
Okay, I think
I don't
it's.
want to see him play for the Warriors.
I think they're going to be the favorites to pick him up. I hope not. So I'm going to keep them off of my list, but I can't see him going there. Um, I could see the
I think
Knicks.
the Knicks. I think the Knicks make the most sense.
hmm I think the Knicks. I think the Houston Rockets. I could see him.
With Kevin, yeah, but they got Kevin Durant.
I know.
They kind of play.
But that's why. I mean, like, have two
Yeah,
guys
I
that
mean,
size helping each other out. Um,
I don't,
and I wouldn't even mind seeing a guy like him go and try and re not rebuild, but bring fans back and bring love back to the Chicago Bulls. I wouldn't mind seeing him in a Bulls jersey.
I just don't think the Bucks are going to trade within the division.
Yeah. So
that would be
I do think
that would
I'm
be
with you though. I think the Knicks are the ones who are going to end up getting him, or the
the Knicks would
Warriors.
improve. The Knicks would improve drastically.
That would put them in the finals.
I mean, they were already kind of making it there already, but like I trust. Like I, if I'm trading uh, him to the Knicks, I got to get rid of uh, Karl Anthony Towns.
And
That's the player I would get rid of.
and you can't be mad. Like Milwaukee fans cannot sit there and be mad at
No,
Giannis for this. He's given that city so
no,
much. You know what I
he
mean?
really doesn't even want to leave. He doesn't want to leave, but like they're forcing his hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Um.
Let's see, who can the Knicks trade here? I'm working on the trade machine here on the ESPN app. I'm gonna try to make a.
All good.
Let's see what we can do here. Let's see how can we can get the Knicks to get him. All right,
They're gonna
we're
have to
gonna
give away
send.
a lot of stuff.
Mm, all right, we can just continue. I'll tell you what the trade I'm cooking up here.
It's okay. Going back to the NFL, I saw a post today that said, "Who would you give up for Justin Jefferson to join your team? Who do you think makes the most sense to give up? Who or how would you approach the trade to get your team the possibility of actually pulling him in?" And I was thinking of the Steelers team. Okay, who could you trade to get him? Who would Minnesota take to get him? And I was like, maybe you trade DK Metcalf and TJ Watt for Justin Jefferson and their second round pick.
Hmm.
I wouldn't mind that. Then
It wouldn't be bad now.
they get their second round pick, and then again, Steelers have so much free agency money, salary money that they could throw out there for anybody to come in there. So,
Yeah,
but do you figure out anything on the trade?
I got it. You ready for this?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna send Giannis Antetokounmpo, Gary Trent Jr., and Antetokounmpo's brother to the Knicks. and the Milwaukee Bucks get Karl Anthony Towns, Yabusele, and Jordan Clarkson. I think it says the trade is successful. So
Man, that would definitely push the Knicks to the next level.
absolutely.
Um, so before we get into WWE, again, I wanted to make a mention again, like the breaking news segment. Justin Rose, 45 years old, won the Farmers Open this past
Hmm.
weekend. So congratulations to Justin Rose, bringing old school golf back to the winner's circle. Um, Getting it done with that putter of his again, like always. Um, but okay, WWE Royal Rumble. How you feel? Ben had.
Nah, I wasn't a fan. Don't like it.
I understand
I
Liv.
mean,
I
okay,
understand
let
Liv
me.
Morgan winning.
Yeah, I get Roman winning too. It's not the fact that Roman won. Okay, that's not why I was disappointed. Like Roman win, that's fine. It's just the whole Rumble itself. It was just it left a bad taste in my mouth. You know, like
Yeah,
it look, it just it didn't flow right. You know, we missed Brock Lesnar getting eliminated
for a
for
yeet.
Jey Uso's entrance. You know, like I like Jey Uso's entrance, but like it's taken over matches. Like, come on, I don't care about Jey enough to like watch him eat. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like that's just me. I don't know how you like. I like Jey. He's great, but he's he's not the guy.
yeah, yeah. I agree with you. I also don't like Gunther getting the 30 spot.
Oh yeah, like
Um,
that. It could have been somebody. Like I get though. Like Gunther's Gunther. He should be in the Royal Rumble. You know,
I would
but
have rather gone to Balor. Like some of the people they put into that
oh yeah,
Rumble, some of the people they put in the Rumble and left Balor out. Can you imagine that
they had
crowd?
all these lucha guys in here, and you leave Finn Balor out.
The iguana dude. Like who cares?
Yeah, like
Who the hell's that?
no. The surprises to me should be like guys from 10, 15 years ago. You
Like
know, like if
Jericho's
Chris
coming
Jericho,
back. Throw him
if,
in there.
if Jericho was there, you know, that would have been massive.
Yeah. Um. So I have a theory about how the I
An awesome theory.
have an Austin theory. I also think the new masked guy who took out
Yeah,
uh, Braun Breaker at the beginning of the Rumble looked a little. So we already had Theory do his masked reveal. The guy moved a lot and kind of was built a lot like Grayson Waller.
a little bit. I mean, they're gonna put them back together. Eight
With
town under.
Seth though,
I don't know. That division thing's just kind of gone stale. Like they were good. It was good there. They had me.
yeah,
They had me, and then they lost me.
yeah.
Like,
But I do have a theory as to how the WrestleMania main events are going to play out.
oh, okay,
Okay, I think that Roman is going to choose to go against CM Punk. Okay, all
okay.
of these teasers for this year's WrestleMania being in Vegas again and stuff. Did you notice that in the teasers it includes Paul Heyman, it includes CM Punk, it includes Roman, but it also includes Brock.
Yeah,
I think somehow, like Elimination Chamber, maybe. Um, I think that they have an Elimination Chamber match and maybe make that a triple threat match to where it's Roman, Punk, Lesnar, Paul Heyman guys at Mania.
I think it would have been cooler if like it was the battle for Paul Heyman and there was no belt and it was just for Paul Heyman to be your manager. All three of them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I think that would be good.
but I also think that they're going to put um, in the elimination chamber is going to be for who goes up against Drew McIntyre, and I think that is when they will put LA Knight over and get.
I don't know. I think it's going to be Cody Rhodes
Do you?
and Jacob Fatu. Yeah, it's going to be triple threat. It's going to make me nauseous. I hate triple threat matches.
Yeah, especially at Mania.
I mean, they're good if they're like they're like Rey Mysterio, Kurt Angle, Randy Orton. That was a good one,
Mm-hmm.
but typically they don't do very well.
Yeah, I mean, just all in all, I think that this Rumble, the stage that it was at, the arena looked empty. I watched it,
They should never go back for a pay per view. Don't ever go back. Don't
dude.
ever go to Saudi for that.
Dude, WrestleMania is there next year.
That's bullshit. Get it in the United States or you know what? Put it in England. England, it would be massive. Like the people would be there. Like put it somewhere where actual wrestling fans are, not sheiks and their kids. Okay, let's get some. Let's get some real ones.
I didn't like the way that they did Sami Zayn at the Rumble either. I didn't expect him to
Uh,
win. I didn't expect for him to win, but I also didn't expect for him to get his ass kicked.
I'm sick of him too. Get him off my like. He's like Jay.
Oh,
I don't want him. I don't want him to win the belt. If he gets the belt, he's gonna tarnish the belt. He can't win it. It's
I,
like Jay did the same.
I actually faced a lot of backlash for this.
I
Again,
see what you did there.
I faced a lot of backlash on this, but I put on there about Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn. They showed a video where he slapped Drew McIntyre in the face or whatever, and I put in a comment: "We don't need another yes movement. We don't need another Daniel Bryan
Yeah,
thing," and that's what that is. And I'm like, it worked for Daniel Bryan, but he was a good wrestler,
yeah. Sami Zayn's a good wrestler. He's a great wrestler.
right? But I'm just saying, like, let's keep him. Like,
He's Sami Zayn.
we're gonna keep pushing this dude and pushing. Where you're gonna leave Finn Balor hasn't had. I mean, yeah, he had a championship match against CM Punk or whatever, and WWE did it right. At the Saturday Night Main Event, they had him and Punk shake hands or whatever.
Yeah,
And then the very next Monday night when Balor was on there, um, he goes back into Balor BS with the Judgment Day, which has also run its course. Nobody cares. No one
no.
cares. No one wants to see those guys eating chicken tenders and playing 2K on the TV.
It's only good when it's Dom.
Yeah,
Like Dom's the Judgment Day. That's the guy that it's for.
you
It's
never
not for
know.
anybody.
Maybe we'll get him in the elimination chamber.
I like Dom is like there's Gunther who's like the heat heel, and then there's Dom who's like the chicken shit heel. I love that. You know what I mean? Like those are the two of my favorites currently on the roster. Gunther and Dom.
They need to
Love
do
them both.
they need to do something with Gunther's entrance music. It is so bad. Like I was just like,
Hey, it doesn't have to be. You're not supposed to cheer for him. That's why it's the way it is.
no,
Like
it's not like a bad guy thing. It was just so I'm listening to him like, oh my god, I'm gonna fall asleep. It's so boring. Like
that's the point.
I guess, I guess. Well, he
That's the
puts people to
gimmick, bro.
sleep, so that's his thing.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what I mean. Like he's not supposed to be like Stone Cold's got a cool theme. You root for Stone Cold, but like if you're a heel, you gotta have like something boring. You know?
AJ Styles getting retired by Gunther.
Yeah.
I have two opinions on this. I think that AJ Styles is retiring from WWE. I don't think he's
Yep.
retiring from TNA. I think he's going to go and finish his career in TNA
Probably. I think so
where he
too.
was. Now, Gunther is kind of interesting. Where did they go for WrestleMania for him? Are they going to continue the career retiring with him? Well, from what I understand, 2026 is also supposed to be the final year for Lesnar. So, do you put him against Lesnar at Mania and retire him at Mania?
I mean, that's a dream match. Gunther versus Lesnar. That is awesomeness. That is good. That's as good as it gets right there. That's. I've been wanting that match for a couple years.
So maybe
I
that's
want to
it.
see that.
Maybe that's how Lesnar goes out. Maybe they continue this whole career ending.
Yeah.
thing with him.
Like if he does that, he'll slay the beast. Like he's taking heads as he goes.
Then what happens after that? You gotta take Randy out, the original legend ender, right?
I think that's like down the line. That's like the end of it. That's the end of the streak he's going to be on. He's
Yeah,
going to beat Randy Orton for like the title too. It's going to be like for the world championship,
yeah.
and like Randy's going to get his legend taken down.
I wouldn't mind seeing a WrestleMania match between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. I think they've been teasing that for a while now too.
Oh, that too. Yeah, I would rather see Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes than
The
Drew
triple threat.
McIntyre,
Yeah,
Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu, whoever.
yeah.
I want Cody to be in a. He doesn't need the belt. Okay, I don't want him to face for the belt. I don't. That's me. I could be wrong. I know they want their pay per view to make the most money, but Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes sounds like money to me.
Maybe we'll get Balor versus Dom at WrestleMania.
Oh,
That'd be fun. I think
that
that'd
would
be
be good.
um and go from there. I think
I
that's
think it's gonna be. I think the real thing's gonna be LA Knight versus like Seth Rollins at WrestleMania,
yeah.
and then Seth Rollins is gonna get interfere in the CM Punk Roman Reigns match, and he's gonna have to pick which one he hates less.
God, I have
I think
wanted
that's what that's leading to.
I've wanted so long for a Roman Reigns Seth Rollins feud. That's
Oh, like,
that sells tickets though. That's like they've teased it. They've had like tag teams. They've had
yeah.
war games with them, but they've never had that Mania match against each other. And I'm like, that's Triple H versus HBK type money. That's money right there.
I don't know if it's that. Oh, well, okay, okay. Triple H, Shawn Michaels,
Yeah.
yeah, like the hate, like when
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that too. But I don't know if it's gonna make the most money. You know, that's not, that doesn't scream money to me
That
because
you're
it's not really,
Go ahead.
it's not really Roman. It's more Seth because I don't think Seth's as big as Roman is. So you need someone just as big as Roman.
I'm thinking like think of not necessarily just the promos on the mic, but think about like remember back in the day when it was Rock Austin and they had that Limp Bizkit song
Yeah,
playing
my way.
My
Yeah,
Way.
that was
I'm
it's the
thinking
best.
like a feud like that. Put some music behind it. Show the history of them against and with each other
That's
and stuff.
that's what I like. I like that.
That would be
I think
amazing.
it would be good. It'd be a good match.
Yeah,
But they need more. It needs to be like a build for a whole year. You need the whole year to have this
yeah,
culminate to the WrestleMania.
yeah. Man, Roman Reigns being in a WrestleMania main event again. It's like, is Vince McMahon back again? Are we doing
Yeah,
this again? Is
yeah.
this
I,
Lesnar's in there and
I
Roman's in
mean,
the? Oh my God!
imagine this: Seth Rollins, okay, Roman and CM Punk, and it's like been 30 minutes, and Seth Rollins comes out of nowhere, and he's got a chair, and Roman's getting up, and then Punk's there, and instead of hitting Roman in the back, he nails Punk with the chair.
Mm. There's
I,
always
I,
a
that,
plan B.
yeah, you know what I mean. Like he just hates Punk that much that he's gonna hit Punk instead of Roman.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm curious to see where they go. They cannot have another boring Mania. Last year's Mania was, I mean,
Yeah.
the last good one was when Cody beat Roman after the long
Oh,
streak and stuff.
that was the one of the best WrestleManias.
Yeah,
That was so good.
and then just to have Cody go back to back with the Royal Rumble wins, and last year was
Yeah.
Jey Uso's thing, and I didn't understand. I know he's hot,
I
but
I get it. He's popular, but just because you're popular doesn't mean you should have the belt.
let a heel win Mania.
Yeah.
Or sorry, Rumble. Let a heel win Rumble.
Yeah.
Imagine the promos Gunther would have come up with. Like, I
Yeah,
retired AJ Styles and I retired 30 other men in the whatever.
yeah. He would have. It would have been electric. Like Gunther is Gunther's like the heel that Roman could go up against. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like he's the kind of like Gunther's like I'm gonna come out there and I'm gonna show you that you can't wrestle.
he reminds me a lot of like a like bigger name, of course, but he reminds me a lot of who William Regal was. I don't know. I just he
Yeah, yeah.
he reminds me of that kind of guy. Um,
He's got a little like Roddy Piper
yeah,
vibe. Like not on the mic, but
yeah,
like I'm like as a heel. Like he's got Roddy heat. You know what I mean? It's
yeah,
hard to get Roddy heat.
yeah. He's terrible on the mic, which is why I think they left him up to just one saying like, "I made him tap out like a little," you know, like, and then he drops the
Well, I
mic.
don't think I don't think he's not bad on. I think he's pretty good on the mic.
Yeah,
He can
yeah.
cook.
There's some people they
If
just
you
shouldn't let.
if you let him, if you give him, he's always got like chicken shit, and he's gonna make chicken salad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Anything else in the professional sport world? I know it's February. That means Daytona 500's coming. I
Kyle
want.
Busch, let's go, brother.
Yep. Anything else in the professional sports world? I do want to do an athlete of the week, but I want you to go first on it. Um, and then after that, we'll wrap it up. And then
All
Thursday,
right,
again, Thursday we will have Coach Ben
interview.
Schenkel on here. So definitely tune in for that. It'll be another good one, like all of ours are. All of our interviews have been really good, and I appreciate anybody who takes the time to do them with
Mm.
us. So go ahead with your athlete of the week, because mine's going to be a little special, I think.
Athlete of the week. Well, I mean, I think it's got to be Andrew Jones,
Yeah, we did not
Hall of
talk
Famer.
we did not talk baseball Hall of Fame. We'll talk about that
It's
next week.
about time.
Yep,
It's about time.
yep.
Love me some. There's not a better center fielder than Andrew Jones.
Not even Griffey.
No,
I'm not a. That's
at center field. I'm not talking hitting.
right.
Hitting not included. Like we're just saying playing center field. He's he's like his early highlights at center field. My God, he was an animal, and he
Okay.
was a good hitter.
um, ready for my athlete of the week?
Yeah.
Uh, I'm going coach. I'm going to choose a coach. All right.
Okay.
Also, we got to talk about. But hang on, hold up. We can't end the professional segment yet. We have to talk about something. We
What's
just
that?
talked about coaches. I want to know
Uh
what the hell Bill
oh,
Belichick. Bill
I
Belichick.
don't have I don't have enough time to talk about this tonight. I might be going
Next
on for a
next
3 hour
week.
rant.
Next week we'll hit you guys with
It's just
the NFL
just
Hall of Fame.
insanity
Yeah.
has happened.
Sad day for NFL. If
Yes.
you leave him out, go ahead, leave Tom Brady out first ballot.
Well, Tom Brady shouldn't be a first ballot Hall of Famer then either because he was on both teams that cheated.
Yeah, leave him out.
So, yep. Dare you?
Um, all right. So athlete of the week. Okay, coaches. Speaking of coach, it's going to be a coach this time. Um, one of I'm not going to say one of the greatest coaches because he wasn't, but I think he's definitely a pioneer for college football and where it is today. One of the reasons as to why it is where it is today.
Hmm.
I have to choose my athlete of the week this week with honorable mention. Currently in hospice care, Coach Lou Holtz. Okay,
Yep.
I think that it's only appropriate. Former East Liverpool coach.
Yep.
You know, from our neck of the woods, sort of,
Yep.
little hour, you know, north from where we're from, but even still, we got to give a shout out to Lou Holtz. Notre Dame football would not be what Notre Dame football is today without Lou Holtz.
Uh, Let's slow it down, Rob.
What do you mean?
Let's slow it down. Notre Dame was big before Lou Holtz got there.
I'm just saying pioneer for where
Yes,
college
yes,
football
I will say that. Yeah.
college football is where it
Well,
is.
he did turn around Arkansas,
Mm-hmm.
and he turned around South Carolina. So
Mm-hmm.
those two teams, yes, but Notre Dame, I can't let you have that one.
He's not at the success level as like a Nick Saban, but
Oh no,
he's at the importance level
yeah,
when it comes
importance of the
to.
game. Well, if like Nick Saban's like Bill Belichick, he's like Bill Cowher,
Mm-hmm.
or like someone like that. Like he's very important
Yep.
to the sport.
Yep. So yeah, my honorable mention from here, Rojo Sports. Prayers up to him and the family. Um, please, if you're listening to this and you're out there in the world of media, please stop posting fake crap saying that he's passed.
Mm,
Let the family tell you when he's gone.
right.
Don't be jackasses and
Yeah.
say stupid things. Okay. Um, but anyway, that being said, Lou Holtz is my honorable mention this week for Athlete of the Week. So,
Great pick.
thank you. Anything else from you, Joe?
Nope, that's all I got. Kansas did win. Kansas won tonight, 64-61,
Okay.
on the road at Texas Tech.
All right.
That's it.
Um, well, that being said, we will see you on the next episode of Rojo Sports. Thanks for tuning in. Share the page, share the Spotify, share the link tree. Get more faces on this. Okay, we have all kind of stuff. We're soon to be on iHeartRadio, soon to be on Apple Music. Okay, I'm making accounts everywhere, all over the place. So if you could think about it, we're on it. So anyway, appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you Thursday with Coach Ben Schenkel of the Marietta High School women's soccer team. But
See you guys.
till then, see you later.